Hey everybody, today we're going to go over our next step towards building saxophone vibrato. So hopefully the bending exercises have been going well and you're noticing that there's a lot more flexibility in your pitch and tone, that you're able to manipulate it, and even watching the tuner lower your pitch by a half step or sometimes even a whole step. And again, this will depend on what range you're at. It's a lot easier to bend middle notes and upper notes than it is lower notes. So, and I'm sure that you figured that out through experimentation, because I definitely forgot to mention that on the last video. So our next step is taking this pitch bending that we did last week, just kind of on a half note down and a half note back up, and then kind of put that a little bit metrically quicker. And so even using quarter notes going. And remember, we're saying yaw with that jaw and keeping our air very, very steady and pushing. It's going to flex these muscles right here. We want that to be a smooth motion, smooth and even motion down and back up. Again, just like that sine wave that we talked about last week. We don't want it to look like a heartbeat pattern where it's very jagged, or then you get this kind of sound. We want it to be very, very smooth, and it never ever stops. Your jaw will never stop moving the whole time. And so a good exercise to kind of work on that is to set your metronome. Mine is set on 60 right now, and again, slow down before you can speed up, and then just do those pulses in quarter notes. Let's play it together for a minute. And then hopefully you notice that the smoothness which I was able to play with, that we didn't get this kind of sound. And then as you work to get that smoothness in, you're going to notice that you get a little bit tired right here. So maybe quarter notes is all you can do for a day or two. But then your next step would be eighth notes. Let's try it together again. Quarter note equals 60. Gotta be slow before you can be fast. Probably also noticing that you're not going to bend down as far with vibrato as you did with just your bending exercises. Otherwise, you're going to get this. And you're moving too far below where that middle of pitch is. So we're going down and up about the same distance above that in tune line, so that we can find that middle ground and resonate there. If we're starting flat, then everything's going to sound flat, and if we start sharp and bend down, everything's going to be vice versa. After you get a little bit more comfortable with eighth notes, try triplets. And again, keeping everything even as far down as up that you go. And then the next logical step would be 16th notes and 5 tuplets, and then speeding up your metronome. And then after you again get more comfortable with doing that once a day, every day, then you can take that same thing, you can put it on a scale, and then take your scale. We'll go back to that concert F scale, and you can play it in half notes up and down with eighth note or triplet or 16th note vibrato. And again, remember, the whole point of vibrato is to take your sound and just make it prettier, take your tone, make it more flexible, so you can adjust everything to play in tune, and it just gives you that extra little bump for everything that you're doing. So good luck, keep up the good work, keep practicing, and have a great day.